we can. Let us wait for 5 more minutes and let's welcome more teachers on board. Then we can start the session. Let's connect at 17:05 again. Please, till then, please hold on. Representing SRD Foundation. I would like to thank you everyone for joining us. आप सबका स्वागत है. This foundation again, just to repeat again, this foundation has been created by Mr. Ramchandra Dalmi and Ms. Sita Dalmi. We are here to encourage all the teachers and give them encouragement towards their skills in life and for their betterment. We are here to thank you, Ms. Aarti Daryani, for this wonderful session today. I really hope that every one of you enjoyed. Ms. Aarti, over to you. Please take this ahead. Ms. Aarti, are you there? Ms. Aarti?
Hello.
Yeah, Ms. Aarti, you there?
Yeah, good evening, all of you.
Yes, Ms. Aarti, please take it ahead. The session is yours.
Yes.
Thank you.
Just 2 minutes, huh? We are going to start with a new topic today, that is Google Form. Let's read this before we start. The lazy weather, the cool breeze calls you for your attention to attend this. A very, very good evening to all. Now, here I am going to tell you what you have to learn for Google Forms. Everything you need to know about Google Forms. I am actually going to show you a demo on Google Forms. I request please be on mute. I hope I am audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Aarti,
Hello?
yes, ma'am. Now you are audible. You can continue.
Audible? Okay.
Yeah.
Google Forms is a free online software that allows you to create surveys, quizzes, and it's part of Google's web-based app suites, including Google Documents, Google Sheets, Google Slides, and many more. It's a versatile tool that can be used for various applications, from gathering for an event to creating a pop-up quiz. So where we can use the Google Forms? Type in the chat box. If you know, it's well and good. If you don't know, I'll help you. I'm there to help you. We can use for quiz, we can use for surveys, we can use for assignments, we can use for feedback forms, and many more. So let's go and check out. Now, the main thing I'm going to teach you, maybe probably more than this, just wait and watch. Be excited. We are going to learn something new. How and where you can use Google Forms, how to create Google Forms, settings of Google Forms templates, how to make Google Forms colorful and interesting. So, the first thing, the very important thing, we have to make sure, please make sure, make a point of it, you have to sign in from Google account. when you are using Google Forms, when you are starting to make Google Forms, please make sure that you have signed in to start with your Google account. Now here I'm going to teach you how to create your own Google Forms. So let's start. We have to go to Google Chrome. Give me a second. Now make sure that if you don't have the option of Google Chrome, one more point is there, when you don't have the option from Google Chrome, you can even take your mobile from your mobile device. Yes, you can join from mobile device also. So I'll show you, you have to come to Google page here, go to the last option where you can see the forms and just click on the form. Now, when you click on the form, that will create your own new form. Okay, you can see the plus sign over here. Just click on that. Now, let's start how to make a Google form. The actual Google form, how does it look like? We'll see everything over here. So, let's have some fun quiz form. Okay, some fun quiz form. If you know this question answer wrong, you can type in the chat box. Show me thumbs up, give me smile, and just go ahead. So let me make this more interesting. Let's make a quiz form. Okay, so here when I see the untitled form, I will type the text, the title to the form. Okay, so I will put a title like quiz. Let me put the caps lock on for everything. I think my keyboard. Okay, it's working now. Thank you. Quiz form. I'll make here a quiz form. I have put the title. Now, next part, the form description. Okay, you can see over here the form description. You can type any message, or probably you can just type for applicable for grade 2, grade 3, grade 4. Okay, so I just probably type your grade. Grade 2, 2, 3. Okay, I'll go to the next. Now, when you want to go to the next question, you will see the plus sign over here. You can see this cursor, my cursor, add question. Click on add question. Now, here my question will start from here. Okay, I have given the title up. I have given the grade up. I will start the basic question here. You can ask as a written, you can ask as a quiz, you can ask as a assignment, you can ask as a feedback form, any. It's up to you, your choice, how you have to make it. So let me make an interesting, what kind of question I can ask. I'll put a riddle type of question. So, when do leaves die? Okay, this will be my question. Okay, half of people must be wondering that what kind of question I have put, but every question has an answer. So now when I want to put an answer, I will select from here multiple choice. Now, from here, I teach you each and everything I teach you. If I want to put a short answer, okay, so it will be one line answer. So I click on short answer, which probably I'll answer for this question when they hello. Yeah, so here I will write an answer now. Sorry, why I will write an answer. Okay, so I have selected for short answer. Okay, so the respondent will type the answer over here. Now I want to add up one more question here. This will become to the next part of my question. Which is the fastest animal? If you know the answer, you can type in the chat box, or you can just properly concentrate here. I'm just going to make more fun type of seminar. Okay, so here also, if I want a short answer or probably a paragraph, you can just click on the multiple choice. You will get a paragraph. You can, when I ask which is the fastest animal, the fastest animal is cheetah. Cheetah, right? Very good, Amreen ma'am, right? And then if I want to describe, I want to add up here to describe the animal. Okay. So I'll go to this question section again, and I will add up here, describe about it. Okay. So it will be your paragraph answer also. Now next, we have learned about short answer. We have learned about paragraph. We are doing this multiple choice now. Okay. So next question. When you add, then only it will come to the third question. So we will take it as a multiple choice. Okay. Now, what is multiple choice question? If multiple choice question, you are clicking on that. So the answers probably will be 2 to 3 answers, but you have to give only one answer. Only one answer will be selected, and it's for the multiple choice. So when I will put like how many bones do sharks have? If you know the answer, type it on the chat box. Now here I will give it as an option like 2, 3 number 2, 3, 0. The next option will be, you can keep adding the option. Okay, 1, next option 0, and one last option I will put it as 3. Now, if you know the answer is 0. Okay, the answer is 0. We'll do this later. Okay. Probably next, adding up the question. Keep adding the question. If you want one more thing, one more benefit in this is, you can take a section. Okay. Now, when you take this section 2, yeah, you can, this means the page break. If you don't want the respondent to solve the question paper at once, you can make it a section wise. Okay. You can make it as a section wise. So probably I type over here. Let me type. I have a head, a tail, but no body. Who am I? You know the answer? Type it in the chat box. Now, can you make the difference here? See the font. See the font difference. Can you make the font difference here? Okay. I'll stop here and I'll go to your next option where we can take okay, I hope till here you all have understood. If yes, show me thumbs up, type yes, please type yes if you have understood. Next option, I take check boxes. Now in check boxes, you can select more than one answer. Okay, you can select more than one answer. Like suppose in the answer, I will type coin. Here, answer, I will type coin. Next, I will type button. Next, I can type, give me some name, tire. Okay, so automatically this answer will be get corrected. When you will submit the form, you will come to know the answers. Okay, we'll make the settings over there also. Next option is drop down. Now drop down, you get an option automatically when you type the questions that are you of age 40, like any question. Are you of, I have to bear with my keyboard and yeah. Are you of age 40? So here, can you see the options over here? Yes, no, maybe. So I'll add to all. I'll get the options here. Yes, no, maybe. In case, if you don't want to add maybe, you can just remove this option. Okay, you can just remove this option from your answer by clicking that cross. Whatever, if you don't want that, you get the option of cross, you can just click on that cross, that option will go off. Okay, next. Till here, have you all understood? Please put a thumbs up. Please type yes. Short answer, paragraph, multiple choices, chat boxes, drop down. Let's go to next if you have understood. File upload. Now, when you have this is basically used in projects, okay? Or if a teacher wants to share any video link, okay, any story link or any video link or homework, anything, just to upload the file so that the file is getting uploaded. Now from here, you have to click it on file upload. Probably if I want to share any video, animals, if I type animals, now 1 minute, here something is very interesting. Maximum number of files, 1. Here also you get an option, 5, 10, so probably keep it 1. It's okay, if you keep any number of files, that is okay, but probably keep it as a 1 number of files. Then here you get file size. These are the file size. Okay, so I have kept file size 10 MB, or let's take 1 MB because my number of files is 1 and I take file size 1 MB. Okay, now when I want to, here you can tell your child to upload the file. Now, how they will upload the file? See the options there. You have to click there, allow only specific file types. Now, it's up to child. A child want to give it as a document, as a spreadsheet, as a PDF, as a video, as a presentation, as a drawing, as an image, as an audio. You have to click the bar. Probably now I want to take an image. Okay, I will click it on image because I want to upload a file as an image, and I will click it on image. And then you will get it here, the icon view folder. Okay, you can view the folder over here. Next option, linear scale. Linear scale is basically for subjective question, for scoring scale. Okay, so if I want to put 1, for 1, I will label as strongly disagree. And the last I will take, because here you will get it bottom and top. Okay, low and high. Remember this, low and high. And the 5th one, I will keep it as strongly agree. And here your question will be, now you select the question. Did you enjoy the session? And the result will be there when you will finish doing this form. Next is multiple choice grid. Now here, when I click to add question, here you will get it automatically. Okay, you remember we have done score scaling. For 1, we get strongly disagree. For 5, we get strongly agree. Okay, automatically this option you will find it over here in the sheet. Now we'll go to next, multiple choice grade. Now let's type about, I'll type about you. Okay, about you. Let's type about you. You can type anything. Just prepare the form. When you sit to make the Google form, make sure that you have a rough draft with you. Okay, so it will be easy for you to create a form immediately. I'll add how many rows you want, how many columns you want. So here also. Great. Now, yeah, you got it. Row 1. So column 1, great. So fine. You will click it here. Okay. Probably this fine should have come here. So if this is the wrong thing, so now I want to delete this. How will I delete? Here you get the option of delete. Okay, I did it purposely to show you that if we have done any mistake, by using the questions and all. So how we can delete? So just click it on delete and just delete. Okay, that section will go away. Next is date and time. Okay, now when you want to put the date here, it will automatically come as a date section here. You can probably, if I'll write date of birth, okay, I'm using short form, I'll write date of birth, okay, and here you will get a calendar. Okay, when I'll go to the next question, you will able to see that. Okay, we'll go to next question. It will come automatically. I'll go to time. What is the time right now? What is the time right now? Okay, so when we'll finish this form, that date of birth, like here the calendar will be viewed and here the timing will be shown. So, okay, so till now, have you all understood all this short answer, paragraph, multiple choice, check boxes, drop down, file upload, linear scale, multiple choice grid, tick box grid, date, time? Please type yes, show thumbs up, it's okay. Don't worry. If you have not learned, I'm there to help you. Now, this all options we have covered up. Now, I'll show you one more thing. Duplicate. Okay, here you get the option of making the duplicate copy. Okay, the same form, it will be created in a duplicate way. So that form also you can edit. I'll show it to you. Duplicate. Okay, the same question will come here next. Okay, but we don't want. Okay, so delete. Now, okay, duplicate, delete. Now required. Now what is this required over here? What is this required button over here? What to do here? So I will put it on. Okay, required button, I will put it on. Okay, required means I want this question to be compulsory, to be mandatory for students to fill. If in case student will miss out to fill this question, here you will see the red star. I'll show you that also. Here you will see the red star. When the red star appears, it means that the question is mandatory for the students or for anyone. Okay, when we click on required, the required button is on, so the particular question section will be mandatory for the respondents. Next, the description I have already shown you along with the title. Under the title, we have seen the description, that what we have to type over there. Maybe because you can type your subject, you can type the grade, you can type one message that fill this form within 24 hours. Time we have seen. Duration, you can set the duration. Here is the duration where you can set probably 5 minutes. Okay, this also we'll see to next. Now here, one more option. Okay, till here have you all understood? If you all have not, I am making a note of it. I'll keep explaining you, don't worry. Okay, we'll not leave without understanding any part of Google Forms. So we have done add questions. Now import questions, imported questions. Probably if I want to take as a party invite, okay? Party invite. And I will click it on submit. Select. Now here you can see the message. Now here, 1 minute. You can see the the party invite. Okay, you can select all. You can choose the question from here. Okay, so if I choose can you attend, I'll click on can you attend. I will click here import questions. So that question will be placed over here. Okay, next, add title and description. That is the same thing. Add image. Now if you want to add an image in your form, you can do that also. You can take from any folder by URL or photos or Google Drive or anything. Probably if I want to take upload, okay, photos. Okay, this will be like, suppose if I'm taking this photo. So I will click on this photo and I will click on insert. Have you got it? I will click on this image and I will click on insert. And my photo will be inserted in a short while. And here I want to put a question, identify actually my keyboard. Bear with my keyboard. I'm really very sorry for this. Identify the image given below. Okay, so the child will answer the image. Now here, you have put a question, you have put an image. How the child will write the answer? Because you have not selected any of the multi-choice. You will put it as a short answer and the child will answer over here. Okay. So add image we have done. Same way, add video. Now, if you want to share any link of the video, suppose if I'm taking Doraemon, okay, I'll type your Doraemon and I'll go to search. You will get an option over here. You can select any one video. You can select any one video and you can click it on select. Here the Doraemon video will be shown. Here you can type identify the cartoon character. Okay, so image we did video. Add section, the same thing. If you click on add section, your third page of the form will start. Okay, so when the respondent will probably try to submit the form, it will show for the first form, last, next, second form, next, and this third form. Okay, so I hope till here I was clear. If not, please type in the chat box. If yes, please put an emoji, please put a smiley, please put yes if you have understood. Now next. The very interesting in this form, which I like the most, you can do the customize theme, customize setting. Okay, so first we'll create a form in a colorful way. So you will see this paint icon here. Click on this. You get a theme option. You get a theme option here. Okay. Now, when you want to give some kind of picture about your form, okay, you will use a choose an image. That will be your theme option. It will be your header. Okay, select your header. This is my most favorite part. And suppose if I'm taking work and school, you get an option here. Party, birthday, wedding, night out. So probably if you're making any wedding invitation, you get a wedding images header for that. If party invitation, you will get the header for that. If travel invitation, you will get a header that. If now we are work and school, so I will take work and school. And since we are doing Google Forms, which one is my favorite here? All are my favorite, but I'll take this. Google Form. For Google Form, I'll take this book image, okay? And I will put insert here. Now here you will see the image as an header, okay? This will be your header image, the main image of your form, and your form will look creative. One more very nice thing here, you can change the theme color. You can see this brown color over here. Now it is brown color. When I go to change theme color, if I take probably this color, remember this, if I take this color, automatically the background color will come light, okay? But I don't want this color, I want something else, which is my favorite. I'll take pink or lavender, okay? Add, okay? You can select the color options over here and click on add, as simple as that. You can see the theme option color changing and see the background. But still, if I don't want to use this background light color, I can take this from here. I can select. Okay, now does this look very unique? Is it yes or no? Type in the chat box. Should I proceed? The last and last, these are all layout. Okay, the theme, the this font size, the theme, and everything. These are the layouts. Basic we have done, text, paragraph text, multiple checks, check boxes, choose from a list. Advanced also we have done, scale, grid, date, time. Layout we have finished, header, theme color, image, video. Okay, now if you want to change the font, here also you get the option of font style. Okay, if I want to click it on basic, just check it out, the font size. Okay, automatically it will go to the font size. Font, okay, font style, not size, font style. Okay, these are your font style. You can keep changing, okay, keep changing if you want. Okay, probably I'll take this as simple as that. Okay, we finished with this customized theme. Okay, now what is this icon for? Can you see this icon? Looks like an eyeball, right? Looks like an eyeball. So I will click this eyeball to see the preview of your form. Let me see how I have made my form. Maybe not that interesting, but yes, it looks like a form. Let's click on this preview. For the most teachers keep waiting for this preview, and here your form looks like this. Okay, your form will look like this. Now, when you remember, I have told that page section, page break, page split. This is the comment over here. Next, okay, why it has come here? Because we have created 3 pages. We have created 3 pages. That means 3 sections. That means third split. Okay, split into 3. So next, this is my second form. Again, I will click it on next. Okay, Now, why this is in red color? I'm wondering why this is in red color. Because you remember I have clicked on required. Required means mandatory. Do you remember? Yes or no? That is why this is in red color. If I would have not clicked on required, this red message would have not appeared. But if I have clicked on required, that means the child or any respondent has to fill this question compulsory. Okay. About the date and time also, I'll show you. It might have appeared there. Go to back. Let's check out. Okay. Not there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, now date of birth, not date. Day, month, year. Here you will get the calendar automatically. Okay. From here, the child can put their date of birth. A person can use it as a resume also. Resume also. Okay. So we'll put it probably date is 20, right? Okay, so we have filled this date. Now, what is the time right now? Let's check out this. Hours, minutes, second. Okay. Just type it. What's the time? I'll probably type randomly. I'm typing so that will not take much time because I want you all also to create a form for me. Yeah, 360 Net Africa, right? Can you attend now? Let us fill the form and then we can go to responses. Okay. After typing all the answers, I'll show you how to respond to this form. Who am I? I'll choose a coin. Choose an answer. Yes. Add file. Okay. My drive. You can take it from my drive and you can just put it this picture. I'm just showing you randomly this picture and you will click it on select. Okay. Did you enjoy this session? I'm very much enjoying with you all. So I'll put strongly agree to 5. Or should I put strongly disagree? No, I'm not enjoying. No, 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 I am enjoying. You can change it, okay? But I want to put it this. Date of birth, time. Can you attend? Yes, surely. You remember why this question? Can you attend the party? This was the party invite. We have taken from the party invite. Yes, I'll be there. Identify the picture given below, image given below, identify the cartoon. Okay, video unavailable. So you can probably just delete this question and you can go to the next video link. Okay. Now, yeah, you can just put here any feedback or any remark if you want, or just type a good note for your student or appraisal or reward or anything and just submit it. Now submit. Okay. Yeah. Quiz form. Submit another response. Your response has been recorded. Now, how you got this message here? Okay. How you got this message here? We'll see that. We'll go to settings. We'll go to settings because we want to see that how we have got the responses. Now, yeah, we'll do the settings part. Okay, this is a major part of the Google Forms. In the Google Forms, we have settings like general, presentation, quizzes. Okay, collect mails. Why you will click on collect mails? Because it will be automatically, you will be receiving automatic mail by the respondent to your email. Okay, in that form automatically you must have seen my mail ID, automatically it got appeared. Okay, so if you don't click on this collect email, you will be not having any email ID for the of the respondent. Okay, so we'll click on collect emails, response receipts. If necessary, you can click. If no, don't. I will not click. Okay, because for me it's not necessary right now. Requires sign in. What does this mean? Limit to one response. That means if you click on limit to one response, the person, the respondent will give the response only at one time. Okay, only at one time. Once the student or respondent has submitted the form, will not get the access to submit the form again until and unless you don't click edit after submit. If you have clicked on edit after submit, the respondent will have an option to submit one more form with the correct answer. So we will not keep this option. So untick to it. Okay. Now, see summary charts and text responses. Yes, I want to see the responses. I want to see the summary. I want to see the graph. I want to see the total responses. So I will tick to this option. Okay. Now, I will click on save. The main important part. Please make a note of it. Click on save before you do setting or after you do setting. Okay, if you don't click it on save, your form will have a shuffled questions, shuffled answers, shuffled options, shuffled summary, everything, and you will be like, OMG, what have my student done? Why? But you didn't click on that option, so you can't help it. So click it on save. Make sure you click it on save when you do the setting. Okay. Now, one more thing was there. Presentation. We'll go to presentation. Show progress bar. Yes, I will click on show progress bar. From this, the student will able to see 99% uploading, 99% responding, 99% progressing. Okay, you remember that message, that 10% left, 10% remaining. So as soon as they finish submitting the form, they will get the message. Okay, shuffle question order. Be very careful for this shuffle question order. If I click on shuffle question order, my entire question paper will get shuffled. My entire question paper will get shuffled. So I don't want to do that. I will do untick for this, and my form and with my questions, I will get the same as what I have typed. Okay, thank you so much. Now, this is also my favorite part here. Confirmation message. You can read over here. Your response has been recorded. Now, do I want this response have been recorded? It's very common. It's nice, but it's very common. But I want to add up my confirmation message like forms submitted successfully. Okay, successfully submitted. Okay, probably you can type this. Probably you can type thank you, just a thank you message. Probably you can type thank you for responding. Probably you can type that thank you for being a part. Thank you for participating. Your feedback is counted. Okay, your marks are resolved. So any kind of message, okay, just type a confirmation message over here, and again here important, click it on save. Where you will click it? You will click it on save. Okay. Now the third setting, we will go to quizzes. We finished general, we finished presentation. Any doubt? If yes, please type it in the chat box. If no, put a thumbs up. If you have understood till here, please put yes, 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 yes. So we can start with quizzes. Very interesting. If you want to make, probably here you use this part, quizzes part, to create a quiz form. Okay, to create a quiz form. Now make this quiz, make this as a quiz. Here you will get an option here. Immediately after submission, now see, release mark, okay. When you release mark, you put here immediately after submission. The child will submit the question paper and you will click it on immediately after each submission, so that, yes Nidhi, 1 minute, I'll finish this and I'll come back to you. After you finish clicking on immediately after each submission, the child will get the respond then and there. The child don't have to wait. Okay, it will come automatically to the child. Don't do this. Avoid doing this. Later after manual review, means you will be collecting email collection and all will be done later. Don't do this. This will be piling up your task. Sorry, piling up your task. Better you click on immediately after each submission, so that after submission, automatically and quick respond, the respondent will be getting. Okay. Respondent can see missed questions, correct answers, point values. Okay. So all this is required. Why? Because if the child has missed out the question, he will able to get the notification message. If the child has put the wrong answer, the child will able to see the correct answer. If the child have not able to answer any of the question, he will get the notification there. Click on save and your task will be completed over here. Okay. The next part, send. Okay. Now I want to send this form to my head, to my editors, to my team. One more major point I would like to mention over here. Kindly avoid making Google Forms during your classrooms to avoid the confusions and queries to yourself. Okay, just avoid making that forms in your classroom. Now I'll click it on send. Now I want to send it as via mail. Okay, so I will send it to okay, I'll send it to myself, or you can send it. It will not. Okay, I'll send it to myself. Okay, I'll put the email ID. Okay, via mail. You can send the form via mail. The subject is already given, quiz form. Okay, I have invited you to fill in a form. Okay, here also the message will automatically come. If you want to change, you can change it. Okay, you can change it over here. Include form in email. Okay, you can include form in email. That is the same thing via mail. Okay, now I'll tell you about this. Okay, just hold on. I'll tell you about this. Now, if I want to click this, now this is also very important. The 3 pointers I have told you, which are very important to remember in the Google form. Okay, I want to share it via link. Okay, we have learned sharing via mail. We are doing now sharing via link. Okay, when you get this link, make sure that you click on shorten URL. That means that the link will be shortened automatically, and then you can copy and you can paste it. Okay, you can copy and you can paste it. So if I press copy, I click on copy and I'll put it on the chat box here. It will get pasted. Okay, it will get pasted. Don't go for this. This is not valid. This is not actually much use in that. Okay, and then you can share it via Facebook, via Twitter also. Okay, now we have done settings, we have done themes, we have done preview, we have done fonts, basic, advanced. Now let us check the responses. Let us go to responses. Okay, so click on responses. Yeah. Okay, now since I told you about the summary, you can see the total count of submission of the forms in a graph way, in a points way. Okay, so here the range way, here you will get the graph. Okay, the insights, it will be appeared like this. Next, if you want to go to question. Okay, that the same thing, the questions, like you will come to know that how many of them have answered the question correctly. And see, now I myself only have responded. Okay, since I have not shared the link to you all, we are going to make the forms. Okay, so here only one to one, that is me myself. Now if you want to click on individual, in individual also you will see the individual participates. Okay, you will able to see that how many child and how many responses and how many points and all you have got it. Next, one more very important thing. See, here you will get an option how many responses you have got. Okay, now what is this green sign about? Okay, what is this green sign about? The major thing here again comes that if we click on this, okay, if we click on this, it's like a create a spreadsheet. That means create another Excel sheet where it will get automatically created and your data will be stored. How? Let's see. Click on this plus sign. Create a new spreadsheet. Please make sure that you click on this, create a new spreadsheet. Don't click on select existing spreadsheet, because this might confuse you and you have to keep searching in your files, in your folder, that where is that sheet gone. So better you create a new spreadsheet, untitled form. Here it is given. You can change it that it was a quiz form, so that you can save your time by searching. Okay, and then you will create automatically. You will see in a while the Excel sheet has formed here with the full details. Okay, you can see the time, date, what type of the question was there, then answers, then about your image, which kind of image and for what you have put it, ranking and everything. Okay, everything, other details will be appeared here. Okay, the second thing, one more thing I'll teach you here. You can print this document, or you can send it via mail. Okay, now I go to the PPT again. I'll go to my PPT again. I hope till here you all have understood. If you all have not understood any part of it, please type. If you have understood, please type yes, so that I can proceed. So we have done this, how and where you can use Google Forms. how and where we can use Google Forms, how to create Google Forms, settings of Google Forms templates, how to make Google Forms colorful and interesting. Okay. Okay. Now, points to remember. If you have a diary with y'all just make a note of it. Y'all can take the screenshot of it. These are the pointers where you have to remember where you make Google Forms. Like, make sure that you sign in from your Google account only before you start or proceed. Okay. Second point, forms will be saved to Drive. In case if you don't have Google Form option in your laptop or in your tab, just go to Drive. Okay, you can click it on Drive and you can use Google Forms. You can make there also. Okay. Third point, submission format is saved to Excel sheet by clicking to create spreadsheet. Just showed you on spreadsheet you will get a auto fine.
ओजस्वी म्हणजे ती पॉकेट छान आहे म्हटलं म्हणे राखी पाठवली ती राख्यांची पॉकेट हे मला कुठून आणली म्हटलं म्हटलं आम्ही कुरिअर करतो ते कुरिअर वाले देतात म्हटलं
Aarti ma'am, are you there? Hello, Aarti ma'am.
I'm back. I'm so sorry. Network issue. Please bear with me. Thank you so much. Am I audible? Show me thumbs up. Okay. Where I was? Which point? Yeah. From Google Drive, also you can access to Google Form. Okay. Always shorten the link for Google Forms, which I showed you. Create spreadsheet is create Excel sheet. The data will automatically get stored. If you have a webcam, you can take even a picture to insert it for snapshot or screenshot. Like for class assembly, class photograph, you can just click it there. Adding section means continuation to the next page section, page breaks, page split. Click on save before sending the form to your students. Make sure you save the page before leaving the app. Last but not the least, refrain making, designing, creating forms during your teaching period to avoid the disturbance or confusions in your classroom until it's not necessary. If still you need to input the form in anything, you can try collaborators, which I didn't show you yet. I'm going to show you this collaborators. The option you will get it. Okay, I'll show you this. It's like a teamwork. Like you saw the option there, add collaborators. Yeah, you will just click it on that and you can just make others as an editor. Okay, in a teamwork, they can, meanwhile, they can proceed making the forms and you can continue with your class teaching. Last but not the least, you can create, manage all your forms on your iPod, iPad, iOS with the free Forms Pro app. Okay, make it this clear. If you are using iPad, iPod, iOS, you have to download free Forms Pro app and then from there you can create.
Okay, show me thumbs up. Till here, if you have understood, show me a thumbs up. Next slide. I know few of them have become conscious, but I'll not take your much time. So it's an activity time, absolutely your choice, no force. If you want to do this activity, you can do. If you don't, it's okay with me, no issues. Just a minute. Okay, so the one who will be doing the activity right now in 5 minutes, your reward is waiting for you. Okay, probably I might give you after 24 hours, within 24 hours, but doing the activity, you will be getting some kind of reward. Now, what is this activity about? Okay, you can create your own forms. Okay, you can create your own forms. So if you have time right now, you can create, or you can create later and just send it to me via mail. I'll check it out. If any feedback, any suggestions, you are free to go ahead. Recap. Now, what did we learn? Okay, let's recap. Type in the chat box, what did you learn? Okay, type it in the chat box. What are your takeaways? Type it in the chat box. How do you plan to use Google Forms? Like I have taught you using Google Forms. What is Google Forms? Creating a new form, adding collaborators to the form, editing the form description, editing form questions, many more. Text type, grid type, time type, date, check boxes, multiple choice questions, paragraph type, inserting images, inserting videos, adding section, page breaks, splits, changing what happens after a form is submitted, changing the theme of the form, choosing where from the data is saved, sending the form out to users, weaving responses to your form, weaving a summary of responses as charts and graphs, getting notified when a form is submitted. That is customized message which we have learn today. Okay, anything else you want to learn? Please make a note of this also. For the ease of better interesting input, kindly pull down your socks until you find the right info through the given link in the chat box mail. Yes, I am going to send you one link in the chat box. Okay, be ready for that. If you have not understood, you will understand in that link given for your, it will be your resources also. Okay, so I'll come to your queries. I'll come to all your queries later on. Just give me minute to just end up my session, and then I'll be there to answer all your queries. Don't worry. I'll go to my mail section. I want to put a link in this chat box. I'll copy this link, and here it goes to the chat box. I'll paste, and here it goes. Yeah, link. Yeah. Okay. In this link, you will find the details of the Google Forms, how you have to use what I have taught, everything. You can keep it as a resource with you. Yeah. I'll go to the next slide now. I'll put my video off. I get very conscious and I'm not able to. Just hold on. The next slide.
Ma'am, your screen is not shared.
Yes, I'm aware of it. Just give me 2 minutes.
But I didn't get the link in the chat box.
You haven't got the link in the chat box?
Yes, ma'am.
No,
Myself
ma'am,
also
we
I have
didn't
not
get.
received.
Okay. I'll
Yes,
do it
ma'am.
again. Just give me a moment. I'll do it again. Yeah, I have posted the link again. Okay, I hope everyone have got the link.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Received it.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Aarti. Aarti ji, are you there?
Yes, yes. Just a minute. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, the link have been posted in the chat box. Now here, question answers. If any group picture, Abhishek sir, if it is allowed, if not allowed, it's okay with me. Since this was my first webinar and I was very excited. So your feedback matters. So shoot.
Ma'am, there's one thing which you missed out. You didn't tell us how to put marks because we prepare exam papers for this through with the
Yes,
help
yes.
of Google Forms. So I think you missed out on that. Rather,
Yes, yes.
I have already tried doing it and I've got it, but there were many questions in the chat box, ma'am, regarding
Yes.
that.
Just hold on, okay? I'll show it to you. Okay, till I show you how to put marks, I want few of them to just start doing Google Forms. Okay, if not, it's okay. Anything else? How to put marks? Okay, I have noted this. Anything else? Just give
How
me.
to keep a duration for the Google form? How to keep a duration for the Google form submission?
Okay. First, I'll show you how to. What was the first question? How to put the marks? Okay. I'll go back to my first page, the main page. I'll go to my main page. My laptop is getting hanged.
दिनू मला दिसत नाही बरं आता डायरेक्ट दिसत नाही मला
I have some technical error. Please bear with me. I'm so sorry for it.
Not at
But
all.
I'll probably come
Please
back to
take
your
the-
answers. I have noted down these questions. I'll probably come back to your answers in a while. Okay. So till then, I will share my screen again.
Okay.
And I'll not take much time. I'll just end up with the thank you note. And if any comments, any remarks, any suggestions, feel free to just type it in the chat box. The two questions I have noted down, the duration and the marks, which I'll be putting to you personally. Okay, so don't worry about that.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for all of you being here. I have something surprise for you all. Yeah. I have this small quote for you, all of you being present here, which was really a big pleasure to me. During my school days, I had learned of 3 magical words to which I used to just listen and let go, seeming to be bored though, but have recently recollected those learning days and have realized that nothing is bigger than a big thank you. So here I go thanking each and every one of you for being there to hold hands of me while I have climbed the first stair of my ladder of achievement and dreams. I am really thankful to SR Dalvi Foundation, especially to Abhishek sir, Nayan sir, and the team who have really supported me and given me this opportunity and platform to be there to explore my talent. Thank you so much to all of you.
Thank you, Artaji, for this today's session. It was quite interesting. I'm sure everybody liked it. On the behalf of SRD Foundation, we really thank you very much for this session. Dear teachers, we have sent you the link. Please share your feedback. It is really appreciated with your feedbacks. And if anyone wish to take another session, please share your details in the group. We can take it ahead and we can give you the opportunity for any sessions to be given. Thank you once again for have a wonderful weekend.
Wish
Aarti,
you the
thank
same.
you once again, Aarti. It was a
Thank you,
wonderful
Aarti.
session.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aarti. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
It was a very
Thank you.
informative and nice session, Aarti ji.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Great success to you.
Don't forget to fill the feedback form. Don't forget to do the activity because I have some of the rewards waiting for you. So please do create your own forms. You can trouble me via mail. My mail ID is given there. If not, I'll share it
Aarti
one
ji, I
more time.
already completed my activity and forwarded you.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Don't worry. Each of one are that just like to just get the rewards, right? Whether we are a child, we are adult, we are teenager, but we want some kind of reward, right?
Obviously,
I
that
love to
is,
get the rewards. I love to receive the rewards.
yeah, even if it is a token of appreciation, reward means something.
True.
That create a competition, isn't it? Well,
Yes.
Thank you once again, everyone. Please fill the feedback form. Thank you so much.
चलो finish हो गया दोनों
वो आपको फोटो देना बाकी है.
बोल दो. Whose interaction is beneficial for the better development of the
The
children?
interaction
The
between
interaction.
My mail ID is there in the chat box. Feel free to ask me, to trouble me, to send the forms which you create on your own. I am there to help you always.
Yes, teacher, if the feedback form is filled, you can leave the meeting.